5 hidden signs. She's crazy about you. No.2 is shocking. Old Stoic Wisdom. Let me share something that will completely change how you see attraction. Right in front of you, a silent battle is being fought, one of subtle glances, unconscious body language, and hidden cues that most men completely miss. After studying thousands of real-life interactions and diving deep into behavioral psychology, I've uncovered 2 undeniable signs that a woman is not just interested in you, but obsessed. And here's the chilling part. Right now, at this very moment, there could be a woman in your life sending you these signals. It could be that colleague you've worked with for months, a friend you see often, or even that girl you see at the gym. And here's the kicker, you're walking past it, day in and day out, because no one ever taught you how to spot these subtle signs. But today, I'm changing that. By the end of this video, you'll have a new lens for seeing attraction in a way that most men will never understand. It's not about what she says, it's about what she does without even realizing it. Attraction isn't a choice. It's built into us, deep in our biology. And once you learn these signs, you'll see them everywhere, almost like a superpower. Welcome to Stoic Focus. I'm Michael, and for the last decade, I've made it my mission to crack the code of human attraction. Not the shallow advice you've heard 1,000 times, but the real psychological truths that actually determine who we're drawn to and why. This isn't just theory, it's battle-tested knowledge. After years of research and hundreds of real-world tests, these principles have helped countless men finally understand the true nature of attraction. Let's face it, most men are blind to the signs. They think it's all about pick-up lines or grand romantic gestures. But women, they communicate their interest in a completely different way. One that doesn't rely on words. It's about micro-expressions, subconscious body language, and evolutionary psychology. And today, we're diving into that realm. The 2 signs I'm going to share with you. They are universal. They transcend age, culture, and personality. Once you know them, you'll start seeing them everywhere, in coffee shops, at work, in your social circles. But first, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Why? Because what you're about to learn is just the beginning. Each week, we dive deeper into the psychology of attraction, confidence, and masculine excellence. If you want to master these skills, you'll want to make sure you don't miss anything we release. Also, drop a comment right now with the word decode. After this video, you'll be able to decode every interaction with women, and you'll never look at female behavior the same way again. Let's get started. The best way to know if someone likes you is not through their words, but through their actions. Anonymous. Sign number 1, the copycat effect. At first glance, it might seem subtle, almost unnoticeable, but once you learn to spot it, you'll be shocked that you ever missed it. The copycat effect isn't simply about imitation. It's a primal instinct, deeply embedded in our biology. When a woman feels genuine attraction, her subconscious takes over, and her body begins to mirror your behavior, often without her even realizing it. This goes far beyond simply mimicking your posture or your choice of beverage. We're talking about a profound synchronization of even the smallest, unnoticed actions, like the rhythm of your speech, your breathing, and even the way your eyelids blink. You might find that as you adjust your posture, she will too, almost instantly. When you run your hand through your hair moments later, she might be touching hers in the exact same way. These aren't coincidences. They are signs of deep, subconscious attraction. Imagine this. You're sitting across from her in a quiet cafe. You lean in, perhaps to make a point. Within seconds, she mirrors your movement. You absent-mindedly brush your hair back, and within moments, her fingers follow suit. This is not just chance. This is physical attraction manifesting through body language. What's fascinating is the science behind this. Studies from the University of California show that couples who are deeply attracted to one another exhibit up to 72% more mirroring behavior than those who are just friends. What's more, the greater her attraction, the faster her response time becomes. It's almost as if her body is trying to match yours instinctively, Here's a simple way to test this theory. Observe her body language for the first 5 minutes. Take note of her natural posture and gestures. This is her baseline. Next, during minutes 5 to 7, change your posture. Cross your arms. Lean back. Watch her reaction. If she adjusts, even slightly, that's the first sign. Now during minutes 7 to 10, make subtle gestures. Touch your chin. Adjust your glasses. Watch her carefully to see how quickly she mirrors your movements. The key here is timing. The quicker and more accurately she mirrors your actions, the stronger her attraction to you is. Instant, precise mirroring is a clear sign she's fully engaged on a subconscious level, deeply invested in the moment you're sharing. But here's the twist that most dating experts won't tell you. Mirroring works both ways. If you consciously begin to match her breathing patterns, mimic her movements, you'll create a deep, almost unexplainable connection. It's as if you've hacked the attraction system, bypassing the usual barriers and creating a deeper bond. Now, look for delayed mirroring. If she mirrors your movements after a 30 to 60-second delay, this indicates something important. She's fighting the attraction on a conscious level, but is losing that battle on a physical one. Her body can't hide what her mind is trying to suppress. Mirroring is an honest language, one that never lies. Words can deceive, and social masks can hide true feelings, but the body, your body and hers, always reveals the truth. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to become fluent in this silent language of desire, to recognize and respond to these invisible signals of attraction. So, what will you do next? Have you ever noticed this subtle form of attraction in your own interactions? Drop a comment and share your thoughts. Let's talk about how we can all become better at recognizing the signs that speak louder than words. Sign number 2, the forced jealousy trap. This is where most men make a critical misstep when interpreting female psychology at its core. What might seem like a lack of interest is actually one of the most powerful signs of attraction you can encounter. Let me explain how this works, especially when you understand it from a neurological standpoint. When a woman starts developing genuine feelings, her brain does something fascinating. It triggers a process where she starts to test your value through jealousy scenarios. This isn't a deliberate manipulation on her part. It's a result of millions of years of evolutionary programming kicking in. When she's truly interested, she simply can't help herself. You'll see this in action when you notice the first sign, subtle withdrawal. You'll be in the middle of a great conversation, and suddenly she may mention another woman, or even seem distracted if she notices you talking to someone else. Here's the catch. Within seconds, you'll see her create physical distance. She might cross her arms or start giving shorter, less engaging responses. Many men will misread this as rejection and pull back immediately. But that's a mistake. What's happening is that her primal brain is shouting, "I need to know if he's high value enough to compete for." This is where understanding her psychology truly matters. The next phase is the probing phase. She may casually drop comments like, "You two seem close," or "I bet girls like that are more your type." This is where 90% of men fail. They either over-explain the situation, or worse, get defensive. The real secret here is to stay calm and give minimal responses. A simple, "she's cool," is far more effective than giving a lengthy explanation like, "Oh no, we're just friends." Her curiosity is at its peak, and by staying composed and unflustered, you signal something powerful that you don't need to justify yourself. Then comes the ultimate test, the proximity play. She may start standing closer to other men when you're around, or casually mention that someone asked her out. When she does this, she'll glance at you to see how you react. This is the moment where many men either panic and start chasing after her, or become possessive and angry. Both of these reactions are attraction killers. What you should do instead? Maintain amused indifference. Maybe even respond lightly with something like, "Yeah, he seems like a great guy." This shows no insecurity, no fear, and no need to prove anything. It's at this moment, when you display unshakable confidence, that you'll witness something incredible. Within minutes, you'll see her try to re-engage with you, often through increased physical contact or a more engaged conversation. This is the jealousy trap completing its cycle. She needed to test your worth, and by passing the test with ease, you've sparked even more attraction. The neuroscience behind this process is fascinating. When you remain calm and unreactive, her brain actually releases more dopamine and oxytocin, chemical responses that reinforce bonding and attachment. These responses are stronger than receiving direct compliments because you've proven yourself worthy on a biological level. This pattern repeats constantly in the dating world. The more interested she is, the more tests she will create. However, most men misinterpret these signs as mixed signals when, in fact, they're green lights in disguise. Now that you know how this mechanism works, you'll begin to notice it everywhere, from the barista who suddenly mentions her boyfriend when you flirt, to the co-worker who remarks on how often you talk to the new hire. They're not rejecting you, they're offering you opportunities to demonstrate your value. The trick is to recognize the pattern, and most importantly, to resist reacting impulsively. This is how you transform from the one who chases to the one who is chased. Comment to remember: I stay calm and confident. Embrace confidence and let it transform your interactions. Sign number 3. The playful tease. Let me break down something you need to understand about attraction, something that will completely shift your perspective. There's a game being played right under your nose, and most men miss it entirely. Women are constantly testing you, and they do it in ways you might never notice. But when you begin to see these signs, you'll realize that what you thought was a harmless comment, a joke, or a playful remark is actually a powerful, subtle invitation. Take this for example, the playful tease. It's not just for fun, it's a psychological test, a challenge to your emotional resilience. When a woman teases you, when she says something like, "Oh, so you think you're funny?" After you've cracked a joke, don't take it at face value. She's not mocking you. She's looking at how you respond, how you handle her challenge to your pride and self-worth. Will you cower? Will you get defensive? Or will you stand firm, smile, and let it slide off your back? This is not about the words. It's about the emotional control you demonstrate in the face of minor adversity. You see, Stoic wisdom tells us that our happiness, our peace of mind, is governed by how we control our inner state, not external events. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This principle is exactly what she's testing when she teases you. She's seeing whether you can keep your composure when your ego is gently poked. Imagine this. You're joking around with her, and she playfully challenges you. The old you might have stammered, tried to explain yourself, or even gotten flustered. But the new you, the stoic you, laughs it off. You handle the situation with ease, showing that her playful comment doesn't shake you. That, my friend, is what makes you attractive. The woman who teases you isn't trying to embarrass you. She's offering an unspoken challenge to see how you handle her energy, and whether you can match it with calm and confidence. The ability to respond with a calm, witty remark or simply a relaxed smile shows that you're emotionally grounded. Here's the deal. Teasing is a sign of attraction, but it's subtle. Most men get caught up in their feelings of pride and embarrassment, missing out on what could have been a deeper connection. A woman doesn't want to see a man crumble when his ego is pushed. She wants to see a man who stands strong, remains cool, and knows that a playful remark is just that, playful. She's testing whether you're the kind of man who doesn't lose his balance over trivial things. She wants to see if you have the strength to remain grounded, no matter what. So here's what you need to do next time a woman teases you. Don't react with defensiveness or over-explanation. Let her words roll off you like water off a duck's back. Enjoy the moment, match her energy with a calm smile or a clever comeback. If you do this, you'll show her that you're exactly the type of man who's emotionally stable and secure in himself. The key is confidence, emotional resilience. The stoic strength to maintain your composure, to rise above, is what makes you truly magnetic. Now here's the crucial part. If you miss this sign and get defensive, You'll likely never even realize she was testing you in the first place. But if you can stay calm, composed, and respond with ease, you'll send a clear message, not just to her, but to yourself. You are the man who can handle life's little challenges. You are the one who doesn't let small obstacles or teasing remarks disturb your peace. And that, my friend, is what makes you a true high-value man. So the next time a woman teases you, ask yourself, am I showing the emotional resilience she's looking for? Take control, be present, and own that moment. You'll have her thinking about you long after the conversation ends. Let me know. Are you ready to be the man who stands strong under pressure? Drop a comment below and say, I'm the man who remains unshaken. Don't just read this, embody it. Like this video, share it, and subscribe for more timeless wisdom. The choice is yours. Will you rise to the challenge? Sign number 4. The subtle attention to detail. Let me reveal to you a hidden truth about attraction, something that most men overlook. It's often not the grand gestures that reveal a woman's true feelings, but the small, often unnoticed actions that signal a deeper connection. One of the most telling signs that a woman is truly into you is when she begins to pay close attention to the smallest details about your life. These are the things that most people wouldn't even consider, yet to her, they matter. It could be as simple as remembering that you mentioned a particular coffee blend that you enjoy, or recalling that you're allergic to a certain flower. She doesn't need a reminder. She will make sure to bring up these details in conversation, or even act on them without hesitation. This isn't about being overly observant in a superficial way. It's about the deeper, emotional investment that comes when she's truly interested. Imagine this. You've had a bad day, and out of nowhere she asks how you're feeling without you ever having to say a word. It's the kind of gesture that says, I'm paying attention to you. And this attention goes beyond words. It's in how she looks at you, how she texts you first, or how she seems to sense your needs before you even voice them. These are the marks of someone who isn't just interested in the surface-level version of you. She's deeply involved, emotionally connected, and wants to be there for you in ways that go far beyond the ordinary. The Stoics understood that it's often the small, seemingly insignificant actions that reveal true character. Epictetus himself reminds us that it's not the grand, spectacular choices that define us, but the everyday, subtle decisions we make. In relationships, this principle holds true. It's the little things, the way she remembers your favorite brand of coffee, or the way she knows when you're down and responds with genuine care, that speak volumes. These seemingly trivial moments carry so much weight because they reflect the depth of her emotional investment in you. This sign is particularly powerful for men to understand because it shifts the focus away from the stereotypical outward gestures of affection like extravagant gifts. Instead, it highlights the power of quiet, consistent attentiveness. A woman who remembers how you like your coffee, or the one who reaches out when you need support, is demonstrating a care that is rooted in something far more meaningful than surface attraction. It's a form of love that doesn't scream for attention, but gently nurtures the connection, allowing it to grow and deepen over time. So next time you find yourself the recipient of a small, thoughtful gesture, take a moment to appreciate it. It's not just coincidence. It's her way of telling you that she's invested in this relationship and in you. These subtle signs are often the clearest indicators of her feelings. The more you recognize and reciprocate these small acts of care, the stronger your bond will become. It's a beautiful cycle of attentiveness, understanding, and emotional connection that grows naturally with time. This isn't just about being seen. It's about truly being known and loved for who you are. Remember, as Epictetus wisely said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. When you respond to the subtle signs of affection with equal care and understanding, the relationship will only thrive. Share your thoughts below. What small acts of attention have you noticed from someone in your life that made a significant impact on you? I'd love to hear your experiences. Don't forget to subscribe for more wisdom. Comment to remember, true love is shown in the smallest, most thoughtful actions. Sign number 5, the subtle touch of comfort. Let's talk about a hidden attraction signal that might slip right under your radar. It's subtle, it's gentle, and it's often dismissed as nothing more than casual interaction. But let me tell you, when a woman touches you, even in the smallest ways, it's a massive indicator of her attraction. This isn't just about random physical contact. This is about her finding comfort in your presence and a deep desire to connect with you beyond the surface level. You'll see it in the way she brushes against you while passing by, or how she might touch your arm when you make her laugh. These touches are not accidental. They're carefully calculated expressions of warmth, trust, and most importantly, attraction. It's her way of silently telling you, I feel comfortable with you. I like being close to you. Now, here's where it gets interesting. When a woman touches you, her brain releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone. This is the same chemical that plays a huge role in creating attachment between lovers. The more often she touches you in these subtle ways, the more she is building a deep emotional connection with you without saying a word. The beauty of this sign is that it's often overlooked. Many men might think she's just being friendly or simply trying to get your attention, but the truth is, it's a clear sign of emotional investment. When she leans in just a little closer, when her hand brushes against yours as you're talking, those are moments to recognize. And this isn't just for the initial stages of attraction. Even in long-term relationships, the subtle touches remain. The act of physically connecting without saying a word strengthens the bond. It's the same as how the Stoics understood the importance of connection, not just mentally, but also through the quiet, tender gestures that keep the relationship grounded. So the next time she touches your arm, or when she subtly brushes past you, don't dismiss it. It's her way of communicating something deeper. And if you're the one to initiate that subtle touch, you'll strengthen the bond even further. Recognizing these small yet powerful moments will help you build a deeper, more meaningful connection with her, one that goes beyond just physical attraction. Now tell me, have you ever noticed those small touches, and what did they make you feel? Let me know in the comments below. It's these little things that matter the most, and I want to hear your thoughts on this. Let me guide you through a powerful transformation in understanding attraction. This isn't about luck. It's about mastering the subconscious triggers women use to silently show their interest. In fact, once you understand these principles, you'll no longer be guessing, you'll be the exception. Now, you've just unlocked 2 potent attraction triggers, but don't stop here. This is only the beginning. If you want to dive deeper into the 7 remaining subconscious attraction triggers women use, do yourself a favor and subscribe right now. Why? Because those who understand these triggers don't just get by. They become the ones women are drawn to without even trying. You want to be that guy, right? Here's what I need from you right now. First, hit that like button. And I mean, hit it hard. Every like you give sends a message to YouTube's algorithm. This is the content I want more of. The more engagement this video gets, the more men will begin to escape the cycle of confusion and start understanding female psychology at a profound level. You see, we're on a mission here to help men like you gain real insights into attraction. Second, if you want to keep learning and never miss another groundbreaking tip, subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications. What you've learned today is just the surface. Next week, I'm revealing something even more explosive. The 5-second attraction trigger. This psychological hack makes women instinctively drawn to you the moment you meet. You'll never approach a woman the same way again. But I need your commitment, right now. Drop a comment below with one of these 3 words. Mirroring, if you've ever caught a woman mirroring your actions. Jealousy test, if you've noticed those withdrawal patterns women use to test your interest. Or decode, if you want me to break down even more hidden attraction signals. Why does this matter? Because your comment helps create a living, breathing case study, something that I can analyze and possibly feature in an upcoming video. This isn't just about passive viewing, it's about creating a community of men who understand attraction on a deeper level. The time for guessing is over. Embrace the wisdom, take action, and start seeing the results. Don't wait. Your understanding of female psychology is just getting started. Hey there, it's Stoicismwin. Before you go, I want you to do something powerful. Share this video with one friend who needs to see it. Not just to help out the channel, though I appreciate it, but because every man deserves to understand these psychological truths. Think about how many relationships could be saved and how much frustration could be avoided if more men knew how to spot these signs. Remember, attraction isn't some magical mystery, it's science. And now, with these 2 signs, you're already ahead of 95% of men out there. But this is just the start. Stick around, because next time we're diving even deeper into the female psyche. So, for now, start observing, start applying, and most importantly, start seeing the results. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.